Welcome to the Surviving Marriage Podcast with Rufus and Jenny, marriage educators, best-selling authors, and relationship disruptors, giving you marriage education from decades of marriage experience. Here's Rufus and Jenny triplets.
We'll be man and wife. We'll be man and wife. Welcome to all of our global viewers and listeners around the world. Welcome to another episode of Surviving Marriage Podcast. Assalamu alaikum, season 5.
If I appear tired, it's because I am.
Ain't nobody said nothing about you being
the brother
tired.
done already let me know, brother. You look under the weather or something.
I am your host, Jenny Triplet, and attached to my hip, whether he says he's tired or not.
Dead tired.
Okay.
About ready to roll over.
Rufus Triplet, and we are happy to be here with you guys, bringing you guys substance, quality information in regards to marriage and conversations and different things like that.
You know, I think you got me working too hard. Ain't I not supposed to be working this hard?
Yeah. We are best-selling authors of the book Surviving Marriage in the 21st Century, 13 Easy Tips that can help you get to 20 years and beyond.
Really easy.
Yeah, because we're like the beyond. And we're also international speakers and podcast hosts. Okay.
You know, and if y'all not beyond, see, some people can be beyond, so it might not be that easy
beyond,
to.
Yeah. But we're going to get into our interview kind of early and really quick today. But before we do that, we want to make sure that you guys, and we're going to ask of you guys, if you are watching us on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Please subscribe. And if you are watching us on Facebook, go ahead and please follow. And if you are listening to wherever you get your podcasts, please subscribe. Please and thank you. And then after it's all said and done, if you like the show, which you do, and you like the information after all of that, make sure you like, comment, and share with a friend so they can get this same good information and everything. Because we are here weekly. And we appreciate your support. Yes.
Are we really here?
Yes, we are here weekly.
Are we really here or just in body?
Okay, so we got to tell you about our deal, before we do anything. All right. Because this is our anniversary month and we will be celebrating 35 years of marriage, we have a great deal for you guys. We always try to do something for you guys, right? So we have card games, our Surviving Marriage Couples card games, which we're going to play with our guests. And you guys can get 2 for this month. If you go to our website, survivingmarriagetips.com, and put 2 in the cart and use the code HAPPY35, you guys can get 2 for $35.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for the answers.
That's easy. Put the site up there, survivingmarriagetips.com. Okay, put 2 in the cart and you can get 2 for $35. Okay, just this month now, because it's our 35th anniversary. So make sure you guys get that.
Well, we ain't doing the whole month and the next month like everybody else do.
No, we ain't.
They be celebrating for a whole year.
We try to. This is part of our celebration.
Next year came already.
Giving you guys good information, good tips, and some tools and different things like that. So we're just helping you out with the tips and the tools. Okay. So let's talk about our guests, because we got to get into this, because this is our guests today. Our guests today are what I would describe as unconventional. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, unconventional.
Describe them some more then.
Not that
I want to hear some real descriptions.
Not that it doesn't happen. Okay.
I bet you my boy gonna give me some descriptions.
But it's not as common. So I can't say it's regular. This is something that regularly happens. Okay. We have Azim, which is an internationally known comedian who still cruises with Carnival. We're going to talk about that, right?
You said Azim. I was looking around like, what's something zooming? Man,
he still
I was wondering what was happening.
Still cruises with Carnival. And Stephanie, his wife, who holds it down. Okay. So welcome to our show, Azim and Stephanie.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey, it ain't my fault, man. She got them laughing too long.
Oh, stop it.
The applause is too long.
Well, first off, I felt like it wasn't long enough. You know what I mean? My wife.
Oh, goodness. We in trouble.
That's an applause all to it.
More. Okay. All right.
That's all right.
All righty. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Wonderful.
Oh, he give me the whole thing.
Oh, give me all
the
mine.
whole
Give me
thing,
all of
girl.
mine.
I got
Okay.
you. It helped me keep asthma away.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. First things first. Okay. We got to talk about how long have you guys been married?
Uh-oh.
And how did you meet? So I'm going to throw that to you guys. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I don't know. You can go and answer it because you already said I talked too much.
Well, it was like a fantasy, if you ask me.
It was.
Yes. So I went on a cruise with my daughter. It was a mother-daughter cruise for her 14th birthday. And so we were just out, having some girl fun and whatnot. And it came up that there was a comedy show that particular evening by the Oz himself. However, so I attended the comedy show while my daughter went out with some friends that she had met and had a wonderful time and went to the comedy show, and I was just sitting in the second row, and to my amazement, this handsome young gentleman just, happens to appear doing his thing. And so, I was just
exactly. He over here.
You better stop it, man.
Yeah, he over here just
You'll be blushing over there.
That's your story. No.
I'm just trying to,
I'm letting her tell
help him keep his composure. So, we had the comedy show, and afterwards, he was at the door, and as I was going out, he was greeting everyone and shaking everyone's hand. And, I came out, and he introduced himself and asked, could we, have a conversation later on that evening? And I said, what did I say?
You want the truth?
I want the truth.
Absolutely.
Tell the gospel. Tell the people.
Absolutely.
Well,
just like that.
a little tone.
Okay.
A little tone down.
The truth and nothing but the truth.
She was clocking you, so
It wasn't that desperate.
It ain't that
But-
it ain't desperate when that's what you want.
It was a
Hey,
grill.
hey, hold on.
It was a grill.
That's
I'm
like
gonna get
that.
real with you, bro.
Rufus, feel me now. If a person came up to you and say, "Hey, Rufus, hey, I got this bean pie. Would you like it?" What you gonna say?
Oh, hand it over.
That ain't desperate. You know what
No,
you
that
want.
ain't desperate.
You weren't desperate.
Okay, so
hey, that's the real, bro.
Hey.
So that means because she said you guys met on a cruise ship. She said you guys met on a cruise ship. So that just means that you've been doing comedy for a long time. Because yeah, you've been doing them Carnival cruises.
Well, he just did Shy
Yeah.
Boy, and I was cracking up over here. That's why I had to come back on screen. I'm like, this boy make me crack up, and he didn't even say nothing.
Hey, listen. We met the end of 2013,
Yes.
and so we've been married 10 years now. So,
Yes.
Yeah, 10 years now.
Coming up on 10 years.
Coming up on it, Lord.
Already.
All rest.
Yes.
Oh, let's talk about the elephant in the room and what people are going to be interested
in these rooms now.
Because we have to talk about this dynamic.
Open up a window.
So you were Muslim when you met, and you were not.
Correct.
So how did you all tackle this and saying, let's give this a try?
Uh-oh.
So listen. Okay, Rufus and Jenny, I'd like to see both y'all. I don't really like to see me. Okay. I feel like I'm talking to myself. So let me just say it this way.
Hold on, man.
Hold
on. He gotta quit making me laugh though.
He laughing over here in my ear.
I'm looking at me. At least put y'all up on the screen so I feel like I'm talking.
Yes, but this is your time to tell your story.
All right. Hey.
Anyway.
Hey,
Put
trip
it back
out.
because you know what? Let me just tell you, Rufus. First off, let me just tell you, your wife and my wife act exactly alike, and me and you are peas in a pod. You over there wanting to make people feel all warm and fuzzy. She's like, let me get this money out the way. Here are these cards. Throw this up on the screen.
Exactly.
Just stick it to the business.
Okay, so
Keep it fuzzy.
to the business.
I'm feeling all of that, bruh. I'm feeling all.
You you gonna tell this story.
This is your opportunity to tell your story. I'm listening because trust me, I got questions. Okay, I'm listening.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Come on, Jenny.
Here we
Put
go.
it back up.
Hey,
Hey,
Do it the way you want to do it. Put it on back up there. Let me myself in full.
you
speed.
heard?
Go ahead. Let them
Yeah,
tell
we
you.
waiting on you. Put it back up the way you do it. Okay. So the way that we looked at it is simply this. As Muslims, we can marry outside of Islam. And when I looked at that, my whole key thing is it's not about, oh, she's not Muslim, because Muslim only means one who submits his or herself will to do the will of God. And since I know that, and she was a woman of faith, and she who believes in Jesus, and Jesus followed the example that God has given us. So as long as you following what Jesus told you to do, you following therein what Allah has told you to do. So if God is the common denominator, then that was the only thing I needed to know. And that she wasn't gonna have no pork in the house. Now listen, so the thing is, because you know what I'm saying, I can't have no trichina worms, and anyway, the point of the matter was I really looked at it this way. This is a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul who wants to do what's right in this world, who has integrity, who has a wonderful focus on life, and she's focused on herself and her family and doing those things which matter the most. And so from that particular standpoint, I basically strive to explain to her what Islam was, and more importantly, what Islam was not. Because as you can figure that there are a lot of people that were probably in her camp that didn't know what it is to be Muslim, thinking that she got to be 4 or 5 paces behind me. And,
I can see a lot of that. I gotta go back because this is what we do. We put the information out. I gotta go back. Okay. So she was, this is your understanding. She is following what Jesus told her to do. And this is for my peoples now, I got to say, but she wasn't worshiping Jesus.
No, not in the sense of worshiping, praising him. Now she loves Jesus and all of those things and that come with Christianity. But my whole point was I can share with you and understand your point of view because I grew up as a Christian, right? I accepted Islam. So I already know the word, okay?
Right.
I'm in the Bible study.
Right. Oh no.
So I know
No. We gonna compare. I've been to youth choir, okay, usher board, okay, summer Bible school, okay, pastor anniversary.
Well, when I met you, I wasn't going to the church on Wednesday and Thursday with you. You was going a little bit too much for me.
No, I didn't go that much. Now
I'm talking about this one right here.
This is a conversation I can understand.
After church, okay, I went because I had to get in the streets after church, so I didn't have that kind of time. But here's the beautiful thing about it, right? Where we might still have had our own understanding of, okay, if she said that this is something that she does as a Christian, my thing was, okay, well, I'm gonna look in the book and let me share with you my point of view. If it made sense to her, alhamdulillah. If it didn't, okay, I have to let her grow at her own time on certain things. And
that's exactly it. Patience.
Yeah, because here's the thing. It took me 17 years to find this, right?
Okay.
Find my place of comfort.
Okay.
If she ever came over to Islam, really, in all honesty, as long as you continue to develop yourself in your faith and do the research and do the due diligence, you'll find that we have everything that we need anyway.
I mean, a lot of guys whom he wills.
Right. That's the other thing. The other thing, brother, is just being who you are. So it's just about you being who you are and letting Allah do the rest. We can't. Don't put yourself in.
Right.
Bro, if we can make people Muslim, this wouldn't even be a conversation today. Okay.
So let me ask.
But he didn't give us that power. So 100.
Because this goes into what I want to. This goes into what I want to talk about managing expectations. So let me ask: were there some expectations of something? Don't be looking at her.
No, I was just telling her because Rufus already know how you are. But I was just saying, did you see how I was talking and she just went on about what she needs
Go
to say.
ahead.
Go ahead, sister.
Say it.
Managing expectations. And the expectations, did you have expectations of her because you were trying to be devout Muslim? Besides that, that's the easy thing. Okay, don't bring pork in my house. Don't cook me pork. Learn what the pork products are, and those type of thing. What other expectations of being devout did you have of her, or did she have of you? Because Stephanie, we're trying to get you in this conversation too, because you married a Muslim.
Right, of course.
Yeah, so I'll just say this real brief. I had no expectations other than that if she wants to practice her faith, then she practices her faith. She's gonna grow at her pace, and I'm gonna grow at mine.
Right.
Trying to get her to do make salat with me, as long as we pray together. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna do your one, well, let's bust that one out, and we're gonna pray together in a way that's still good. I get on my rug. I might need some help getting up, but the point of the matter is, I'm gonna do my thing. I wasn't looking for her to get on the rug. Every now and then she'll surprise me, and next thing I know, she down there with her. So that's beautiful. But at the end of the day, we made sure that prayer was the number one thing. The pillars of Islam, the foundation of faith. To me, that's all that I had an expectation of. And we all have our ebbs and flows. We all have our good points. We have our low points. Mm-hmm. So having an expectation, I don't think was ever in the play. Like, I didn't expect her one day to become Muslim or to stop doing certain things. Mm-hmm. I would say maybe one expectation. I didn't really want the Christmas tree type thing and all of that. But even with those things, we came to understanding, because you can't force a person to do certain things. And I wanted her to understand that this is our home. This is not her, right. It's my house, right. And being this diligent, this brick. And so
that's exactly where I was actually going, because that's like some of the biggest visuals and, whole fast of Christianity. You got those two big holidays of you got Christmas and Easter, and how do you handle that when the man, and it teaches you in Christianity, the man is the head of his household, so following your husband and respecting his wishes and being the head of the household is in regards to, as far as handling that. You guys don't have any kids, right?
Oh yeah, we got.
We have several.
We have a couple.
So I would think that would come into play with how do you handle the holidays. So let's talk about that a little bit.
I'll let you talk.
Well, typically we come together, several times a year with family, whether it's in out west, Midwest with his family, or locally with mine. And we just all come together and spend time together during Christmas time. I still exchange gifts with our children, and my family, my mother and local family. And so, we spend time together. But as far as him being engaged with exchanging of the gifts and doing things that we do outside of the home, if they want to go and see Christmas lights or something of that nature, we do as a family with my family. And
you don't like the lights,
and we still, not really, not really. To be honest with you,
let me. You don't like that electric bill, bro?
These are wonderfully decorated.
The ones that I pay for on a regular. That she tell me if I leave a light. Listen to me now, Rufus. I get in trouble if I leave a light on in a room I'm not in. So now we finna go ahead and jump it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get a plane to land. 3 planes almost landed in our yard in 2022. Okay. Listen. So to tell y'all straight up, when we first met, one of my expectations was I didn't want a Christmas tree in the house and all of that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. She rocked with me for a little while, but I talked to an imam about this. And you know what he told me? He said, brother, as long as that sister is not, you don't come downstairs, get you some water in the morning, you don't see her sitting in front of that tree and doing her worship like Saturnalia, if that's something that she want to do, that's her culture. You know, that don't define you, right? So as I'm listening to that, I realize I also have to relinquish control. In other words, just because it's something that I don't do, that's what she do. She know I'm not gonna give out no gifts. She know I'm not ain't gonna be no dressing up like Santa. There's not gonna be any.
you know Santa baby.
Ain't no Santa baby.
In the red suit now with the big belt, man. Big belt.
Listen. Don't even start with me on that. But the beautiful thing about it was once I did that, I think what I found was she actually opened up more because it was like, give me the choice.
Well, look, to
have that.
But look, sis, now you might know this already because the brother might have told you. I mean, we're to take the middle road. So if you was too extreme, you would probably push her away. That's number one. I mean, again, Allah loves marriage. So what I'm hearing and what I like is when you do what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to be that example. So be that example. Y'all talk. You still like y'all talking about this. Y'all talking yourself through this, which is what a marriage is, and you talk yourself through this. But again, we have to like the morals that you bring to the house. I'm saying you can't preach Islam or try to get someone in Islam. You're not morally correct yourself. You're not doing what you're supposed to do as a husband, and what the list goes on. So as long as you're doing those things, and I mean you abiding by Islam, you do what you look, man. Alhamdulillah, Allah knows best. And so the sis, look, marriage is we compromise in marriage. So again,
and I already have to give hats off because you guys have already actually beat the statistics of regular
of what I be seeing
Muslim marriages.
Jokers be like,
you're actually kind of like over that axis, you know, the X and the Y axis. I think you just slid over the axis.
Yeah, because it does for me. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even make any sense. Like I always look at it this way. There's a number one thing that Allah say: there is no compulsion in Islam. None. You can't make somebody not do it. And to take away freedom of choice is taking away their right to choose. So whatever they gonna do, and I remember one time I heard Imam Idris, shout out to Big Dries up in Philly. Dries was talking about it doesn't matter how anybody conducts themselves. Your job is to always still do it the way you supposed to do it, not be reactive. Not do it, oh, well, they ain't speak to me, so I ain't speaking to them. That's not how we're supposed to handle ourselves. And I realized the more that we allow people to exercise freedom of choice and free will, the more people will actually take the time out to listen to what you have to say. And that's just in anything.
Go ahead. Now it's funny how you mentioned Philly.
So, but I want to
since he mentioned Philly, I gotta go there.
But this ain't no correction. But he actually says, even though they might have compulsion, there is no compulsion in any religion. In religion, period.
Right.
Yeah. That wasn't a correction. That was what I would call an addendum. So, because I know my brother wouldn't be trying to correct me. I know what you're saying, but I can stand corrected, big boy. You know what I'm saying? As long as I get them glasses.
Well, I'm going to Philly. So, because you brought it up, you opened the door, but your type of marriage would not bode well in some communities. And I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping it on it.
I get it. And here's the thing. Now, in certain communities, it ain't gonna bode well. But what they gonna do about it?
Well, this is exactly what I'm saying. Is that because the option is there,
right?
More people would like to be on the bandwagon and talk about what the problems are with the pool of people that's available, that they feel is available as far as marriage is concerned. But
so what you basically saying, let me get to the crux of what I hear you say.
Bake the pie.
Let me
let you cook.
Because I married a non-Muslim, I'm adding to the shortage of the Muslim men that's available.
Bingo! you hit
Okay.
it.
Well, I can just tell you this. Now, I counter that argument with thus.
Okay.
Instantly, Rufus and Jenny do know, a lot of them will have multiple wives. You have my extras. I know I froze, but anyway, have my extras, because the thing is, where I can't concern myself with that about whether somebody approves or disapproves, because again, if I do that, I'm gonna whittle myself away and miss out on my blessings, and that's my blessing right here, Lord.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And this is
You know.
exactly what I'm saying, because in some communities, because he got 3 slots available,
They think I got 3 slots
You
available.
heard what I'm saying, Rufus?
He ain't-
See, that was a slick. Hold on, let me stop you,
he
Jenny.
ain't living up to his potential.
Rufus, hold
You
on,
know-
Jenny. Hold on, Rufus. She tried you right there, and you've been married 37 years. I know you saw it. I know you saw that. She wanted to see what you about to say. Now,
Oh
Rufus,
no, I already know.
Oh,
no,
no.
I'm saying, but see, but here's the thing, Rufus. It's on record now. So the point is,
Oh, 100.
I don't want y'all's anniversary to go disarray because of. But you handled it. You got right in on that mic. I mean, and that's the first time I seen you up on the mic
Hey,
to
bro.
say,
Hey, but let me tell you, bro. The thing is about me, I always tell people, because they say, well, like I got them. They wait. Hold on. First of all, they in my pockets. I got the money. I got the means. I can do this. I can do that. But do I want to do that? Number one, I keep telling everybody, she enough. I don't need more than Did I say something?
I'm listening. I'm letting you cook. You
Rufus,
cooking now. I'm letting you cook.
Rufus.
That's the religion by itself.
No, go ahead, baby. What you gonna say? Because Rufus, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got a joke that she don't really like, but I'm gonna tell it to y'all.
Tell it. If you're gonna tell it
I tell them
all.
all the time.
Oh,
I tell them all the time. Listen, somebody asks, can they be my second or third or whatever wife? And I tell them in a minute. I already have 4 wives. They all in this one, because sometime when I open that door, I don't know which one showing.
Which way you gonna get down?
You understand? I ain't even got to put them in different houses. They all in that.
Listen,
I don't know if it's Stephanie or Angelina or Mariam. I don't know who's showing up.
there's nothing wrong with that joke, because I'm a woman of a certain age, and he don't know which way I'm waking up in the morning.
Hello, somebody.
I don't know if it's gonna be a blizzard in my room in the morning when I wake up.
So you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that that's talked about a lot with polygyny and multiple wives and different things, that the mental stability that one man has to have in order to, I hate to say handle, you know what I'm saying, but to navigate.
Somebody's gonna be missing in the morning. Somebody's gonna be missing in the morning.
In order to navigate that climate of having multiple women. I mean, it's just the reality of it.
But some men believe that they have the capacity, but they really don't. So
Really
I'm a realist, and I know me. Not only do I know me, but I know her. So as my first wife, if that was to be entertained, which is not, it ain't entertained though. I'm just trying to say it ain't really entertained.
Did I believe?
Hey, as Malcolm said, make it plain, black man.
Did I believe?
But there are some of us who know not only know our limitations, but again, how much can I give her? See, now I got to split everything with 2 more people.
And I was about to bring that up, because it's his money is my money. So if his money going somewhere else, where my money? So I mean, you know what I'm saying? My money is my money. His money is my money, but his money going to somebody else.
All wrong.
Like, where my money?
Mm-hmm.
You see how they jump right to that?
I'm sorry, but I'm counting my
thing.
no, and it's
My
only
children had already took my money. Then she got my money. And now that the children gone, I'm starting to see a little bit more of my money.
But Azim, I'm saying that in the sense where if I've helped you build something, and I've been here for all of these years and helped you build something,
right?
I'll be doggone.
Well, I mean, 100. But
Well, I'm gonna take y'all one further. When I first met her, that was one of the first things she was talking to me about.
Multiple wives.
And I said, "Listen, we can go on here and put this on paper. I don't. You can put this on paper. I don't. The other three, somebody else can have them. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Because I'm losing her as is, and I know myself. My patience, ain't it, babe? My
Listen.
patience.
Much more questions, but that could be a whole nother. That could be a whole nother
You
show.
understand me? And listen, I'm already gone almost 180 days a year.
Listen, stop.
You know, I gotta divide that 180 by 2.
Stop.
Listen.
People gonna think we have pre-formatted questions, and we do not. But
Well,
that's my next question that I'm going into.
Even if I did, I'd have to have a 4-family flat because I can't be gas high. I can't be driving all over town.
We gonna have to spin the block on y'all and bring y'all back because there's a lot to talk about here. But I got to get through these other questions, my brother. Let me work. Okay, let me work.
all I'm saying,
You travel a lot. We were just talking about, and you're gone because a lot of times I'm WhatsApping you, and you ain't got the port, you ain't got to you everywhere. You just gone. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You're
we've been on that ship, so I thought the signal was gonna go out at any minute.
Right,
now.
cruising Carnival for God knows why.
Would y'all stop saying I cruise Carnival? Carnival is one of my clients.
Okay.
I am not.
We getting there, right? We getting there, right? Okay.
hey, he said
They're gonna find this. They're gonna find this and be like, he cruised with us too.
So, how do you handle the absence, the distance? What do you guys do? In between all of the time that you're gone, and how does that work? What do you do?
We stay in communication constantly. We talk at least every hour. I mean, really. I mean, that's a lot, and it may seem extreme to some, but we're forever texting, we're calling, we're FaceTiming each other. We're just constantly engaged with one another. I'm talking about my day and his day throughout the day, anything that comes up. We communicate very often. We stay connected no matter where we are physically.
That's right.
Yeah, and it keeps us going.
Okay, so
y'all do what you're supposed to do in marriage in the first place.
I'm gonna say, so you do old school stuff. Communicate, because I mean,
girl, you better communicate.
We've been together since the 80s.
Somebody gonna communicate for you
since the 80s, where you was talking to somebody on the phone till 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't want to hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You hang up.
You still here?
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes
we sleep.
Sometimes we sleep on the phone.
Hearing each other breathe.
Oh, I do remember you snoring one time.
Stop it.
You were snoring. I'm like, what the?
Oh my God. No.
They don't snore. They just breathe.
They just breathe heavy.
No.
It's just like being there. That's all.
Yeah. It's that connection. And I also have to say, I guess when you get to a certain age, there's the little things that you don't need. You don't need like big, grandeur things, just staying in communication, just hearing somebody's voice, just being able to say, you know what I just saw on TV, being able to have that person,
have those little bitty conversations
to talk to
100,
to bounce something off of.
So 10 years, I'm glad to hear that.
And that's, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I talked to 10 years or even below, and they done lost all of that within the first year.
Right. And that's the companionship that I feel that people are going to be missing at this age, that people seek, and they're going to be missing at this age because they can't get it right.
So
at
keep
a younger
it going.
age.
Keep it going, bro, because we need that later on.
Yeah, because now we went through our moments of, like getting into the
you got some more 10 years? You got some more coming?
Listen. We already have a couple stored up when we get off here. But you know what I'm saying? We know how to act in public. But in all seriousness, like, this is my best friend. I hate to use that, how back in the day, but the street word, this is my role right here.
That's
right.
And so we listen, when I'm off the road, we play golf together. We go and hang out together. We listen to music together. And we just really enjoy each other. Like, now she kind of, She kind of encourages me to do arts and crafts. We do puzzles.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you should cruise Virgin.
Oh,
they do
wait a minute.
puzzles.
Oh, my boy making flower beds and stuff. What are you doing around here?
Oh, no, I like the flower. I'm all about my flowers now. Listen. Val Lou, that's my granny. She got me.
Oh.
I love
100, man.
Okay.
100, bro.
Did you say golf?
Yes, you said golf.
Y'all play golf?
Yeah.
Really been considering it, but you know that
we do
growing,
mini golf.
You know, growing up, that was like the boring thing
I
to
golf
do.
with Goofy.
Listen, golf is the bomb. When I first met her, I had just started messing around, and you know, we
messing around with golf. So put that in context, because somebody will take a clip. Okay.
Don't get it.
Hey, have you seen some of the Trump's clips? They clip a little something off from a girl and they make it seem like it's something else.
Let me get you. That's true. So I used to fiddle around with golf when I dabbled in golf occasionally prior to meeting Stephanie, for the record, and we were both married before, so when I met her, she had already been playing golf and used to cut my tail.
Wow!
And I had no problem.
Stephanie can play.
Yeah. But now who the big dog? But the point, you know what I'm saying?
Is up in here.
Yes. So that would be something to hook up with you guys with, because I would love to get out there and just try to learn. And I just really want to drive the golf cart, really. But
well,
get out there and try to learn.
After you finish playing with it, Rufus will be back because y'all just like children with their license. Y'all want to do it it's cute, and then next thing you're on the passenger side.
Well, we're gonna be playing bumper cars and them dang on golf carts.
Yeah, but we do. We always are trying to do stuff together. Even sometimes if my signal is somewhat good, we'll try to do a movie night on the ship. So like I'll be on the ship and she'll be at home and I'll be like, hey, what we gonna watch tonight? And we'll just.
Oh, that's cool, because kind of like you do it on the plane and y'all sync up and watch it like at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of what we do on the plane.
And we texting each other. Did you just see?
Right.
You must have paused, Joe, because you ain't where I'm at.
You must have to go to the bathroom, right?
Right. So we do all of those type of things because.
Stephanie, how often do you go out? How often do you go out on the cruise?
I used to cruise a little more often, but now it's probably about maybe once or twice a year.
Oh, wow.
When he's working. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, I used to do it more often, but
yeah,
I got you.
Not as often because his schedule is so sporadic.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So with the 10 years, and we have the differences and different things, but we have the common ground. Okay. Mm-hmm. What would make you call it quits? What would have to happen to make you call it quits?
Stephanie.
I haven't even considered that. I guess the reality is things happen, but I'm in it for the long haul. I'm just not looking to entertain excuses or reasons. I know I'm not going to do anything.
So divorce is not an option.
Good answer.
Divorce is not an option.
Good answer. I was just saying it was a good answer.
Because he was really waiting to hear what she had to say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Listen, when we first met, we was like, as long as you don't cheat, we can rock with it. And it did take us a while even to get to the point of, hey, we just in it, period, point blank, like no matter what. But I don't even like I came to learn that by saying if you cheat, because ain't nobody cheating, but if you cheat, that's the out. Because it don't have to be, but that's the only thing Allah give you even a reason to go ahead and dip. So far as I was concerned was, listen, that ain't even an option. So I guess we ain't going nowhere because this is what we're going to do. And it's been some work, you know?
But let me tell y'all something. I promise y'all, like a lot of couples I listen to, it's so many, don't do this. it almost be like, well, what can I do? So
Right.
for the cheating to be the deal breaker in the beginning, y'all, everything's going to change as y'all stay married and as y'all grow as individuals, right?
I don't
Right.
think the cheating gonna be.
I'm
I
saying-
don't think that's gonna change.
No,
Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. So, but for them, for that to be the only thing, because I'm telling you, I heard so many of just not only just cheating, but drinking, staying with your boys, doing it's so many. Why'd you even get married in the first place?
Right.
So again, I thought that's great. So, but y'all doing y'all thing. Again, bruh, any scholar I think will still tell you that you sticking to your worship. Again, you can't guide her. Only Allah can guide. Only God, the one who created, can guide anybody on the face of this planet. So your job is to basically practice your deen and hopefully grow and whatever she see. Again, I came home and I told her I'm full-fledged Islam. So when I couldn't, like you, can't force her. So I came home one day and my wife was covered and I'm like, well, what just happened? You know, I'm in shock. And look, he knew what he was doing, but I was in shock, and I'm like, I didn't know what to do at that point. But my point is if he's going to guide her to that, it's going to be him. It's not going to be you. But you being an example of like in Islam. And let me tell the sister, because you've already told her, I'm pretty sure. Islam just came and said everything that every religion before us said. Right?
Well, that's what I was going to give just my short take on that. I always had faith in my life. I grew up in the church. So I always had faith. It was that faith and my knowledge that led me to, Islam and the truth and the answers.
Well, she said that blew me away, bro.
The answers that I couldn't get, that I was asking as I got older. Because when you grow up in the church, you just, you grow up, your mama open your door, hey, come on out here, get this breakfast, whatever, get these grits so we can go, we can go on the church.
Even when your husband, your future husband come in, she like, we going to church on Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. I say, what the?
Hey, you going out with your friends Saturday night? All right now, you got church in the morning, be ready for church, so it was.
That's what DJ the Chicago Kid said.
Yeah, so it was at church in the morning. So yeah, it was as I grew and got older, and I was asking the questions that my pastor couldn't answer, that people I respected in the church couldn't answer, and different things like that. That when I met him and his family at 16. I was starting to get more answers for things that I was looking for. And
that was before I got serious. We were still cutting up then.
It made more sense. It just made more truth in the matter.
Yeah.
But alhamdulillah, my point in all of that is to say me and her are individuals. It don't matter whether we're practicing Islam or not, but in a marriage, again, you have to come together to get through, or you will not get through. I can almost guarantee anybody who's in a marriage and it's all about them, it's either you're going to be you won't be best friends. You won't be trying to talk to each other on the phone like y'all do, or watch movies together, because you're going to, it's the way you make you feel in a marriage.
Because we do counseling, we just, say a lot of marriages lack intimacy, period. Whether you're Muslim and Muslim, Christian and Christian, because we counseled a lot of Christians during COVID. Oh my God, we were busy. We counseled a lot during COVID, and they had to be in the house together. Yeah, we counseled a lot.
I think they thought I joined the church. I was talking to Christians so much.
Yeah, whether you have that religious or faith dynamic, there's still intimacy.
It's about marriage.
Yeah, that lacks in that. So really, really quick, let me get your quick take, because you're doing this fabulous, and we're going to talk about this tomorrow on our live, this fabulous tour and everything to help the Palestinians. Let me get your quick take on Palestine. We know what you're doing, and then coming as a Christian, Stephanie, let me hear what you have to say in regards to the conflict.
So my particular, you wanted to go?
No, go ahead.
Okay. She did say me first. I'm willing to yield.
So you can't. I'm just trying to watch. Listen, man. But in all honesty, you did say him first.
I mean,
Oh my.
but I'm cool, because ain't no compulsion. I can shut up. That's what she be told me to do sometimes. But look, here's the thing. When it comes to Palestine, first and foremost, I just, saw on the news today, some more assassinations have taken place. I feel like everybody has tried to downplay the Muslim stance on having justice, having freedom, having equality. Any person in the world, particularly in the United States of America, whether you have melanated skin or not, who seems to be rah-rahing the state of Israel, lets me know that you would still be okay if slavery was back in effect. Because to move up into somebody else's home, because somebody who didn't even live there gave you rights and said, we'll protect you if you move in these people's house, why they still in it, and then tell them, y'all can still stay here, but you got to stay in the toilet until we need to use that. I think is atrocious. I think it's evil. I think it is a lack of common decency. And that if the world not being in a true uproar about it is absolutely inhumane. We believe that to murder people, leaving children without parents, because you want to have a dog and pony show, and you want to show force, and you want to compel people to do the things that you want them to do in an area that wasn't even yours. I mean, come on, history from the Native Americans. This how we hear. It's some Native Americans somewhere right here, like,
right, exactly. Like, this is all.
We
all
living
over
in
again.
this. It's the same thing. And if Crazy Horse was to come out and try to go pop somebody upside the head because you done took over their stuff. Now you saying, "Oh, he wrong." Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I ain't even have a rematch. I ain't even have a realtor. My wife's a realtor. None of the Native Americans had a realtor to say, "Hey, well, go on sales. I'm willing to talk and negotiate." But
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell them one more about what you're saying about them taking the land. Look, Allah tells us that if they kill one of us, kill one of them. He tells us don't go overboard. So even though they felt, this is where Israel, they don't see with their flaws. Because even though if they felt that they killed 100 people, you've now killed over 40,000.
43 and counting.
So make me understand the balance in that. Remember, Islam is all about balance. So again, I think that resonates with me more than anything, that they felt that this overpowering that they did was some type of retribution that they getting from it.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie, real quick, so we got to get into our speed round and car grant. We're passionate, but we gonna talk tomorrow. So say that. Hold all of that, okay?
All right. Well, I was just going to say pretty much the same thing on how it's extremely inhumane and what's going on, and I don't agree with it. I just lift them all up in prayer and pray that there's things that will change immediately with the situation, and it's been going on way too long. I'm usually a more condensed version of everything he says, but we strongly agree on the same principles. I'm just saying. I said it all in like three words.
Okay, all right. Before we get into our speed round, let people know how they can get in touch with you.
Ma'am?
Before we get into our speed round, let people know how they can get in touch with you.
My wife don't let me give out my phone number like that.
It's code. We do Morse code.
No, you can follow me on social media at Azim Comedy. Azim already on the screen. If you don't know how to spell comedy, stop getting on the internet at all unless you're going to take a spelling class. But Azim Comedy, you can follow me there. You can that's my website. You know that you can find me there. You can find me performing and all that good stuff all over the world. So
yeah, your schedule's there.
My wife will pretty much tell you where I'm at because she know. We just got the tracking device put in at the
my God. Okay. All right. Speed round. You guys can answer these together. Okay. Number one. Paper cut or toothache?
Paper cut.
For what?
Pain.
Which one would you rather?
Which one I'd rather have? Oh,
paper cut.
Yeah, paper cut.
Okay. Domestic or international?
International.
Good Times or Cosby Show?
Cosby's.
Good time.
Oh, good time for her.
Yeah.
Okay. Motorcycle or moped?
Motorcycle.
Ooh. Early morning or midnight hour?
Midnight hour.
Hey, y'all thrill people. We're talking to a couple of thrill people up in here.
Yeah, motorcycle. All right.
Yeah.
He said which one? Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get into a question from our couples card game. There's 3 categories here for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health. And there's 99 questions for one great conversation. I showed you guys how to get it, right? So go back and pay attention to it. Go to survivingmarriagetips.com. Okay. We're going to do a random question as we do it. Y'all see, I'm just picking it out randomly.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, pick it out randomly. Okay. And it's from the category in sickness and in health. Okay. You only get to eat one food every day until the day you die. What is it?
Bean pie.
Oh, he says okay. Hey, Steph,
I'm all about my desserts, y'all.
Oh my.
Hey Steph, I can't wait to hear you.
I can't even say I'm mad because isn't that like a vegetable
protein.
And fiber? I was gonna say it's fiber and protein.
And I eat it in moderation.
Yeah.
Ooh, stop it.
It's got everything. Carbs.
I would say popcorn.
Ooh.
Oh, see now that.
Okay, so I'm a popcorn person too. I eat popcorn almost every day.
You put 8 pounds of butter on.
Nothing wrong with that.
But you're cute with your feet swole up. But yeah.
Well,
yes. This was not meant to start an argument. Okay.
No, it's all good because she know I'm gonna eat my bean pie and she gonna have her popcorn. I'm gonna take some of her popcorn
and then we're gonna
she gonna take some of the bean pie.
Yeah, we're gonna switch.
That's how we roll. Because that's my thing. That's hers.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
What's up?
Thank you guys.
But
so
I do
much.
like the popcorn choice because I'd have been a sweet person like my boy.
I'm popping a bag as soon as we get off of here.
As are we.
Okay.
And let me tell you a note now. Just remember that we gave this to you. We don't tell it to everybody, but y'all are cousins. Now, you want to pair. I'm a sommelier. Okay, I am a
sommelier.
Snack sommelier.
Yes.
Okay. I am a snack. I'm creating this money.
That's okay because we coffee connoisseurs, so we'll let you have that.
Am I?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
But since we're on the desserts or aperitifs, if you will, since we're on this area, what you want to start doing, Rufus and Jenny, is to pair our popcorn with a wonderful milk chocolate substance.
That's him. That's him.
The candy bar of choice.
Mm.
You want to get the Cadbury with hazelnuts.
Yes.
It's called Cadbury. It's purple and it's hold on.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
It already sounds good, bro.
It is a show and tell.
Look at here.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Are these movie snacks?
It's right here.
Oh, see. Okay.
You hear me, Rufus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you eat your little popcorn, and we gonna chase that.
Oh, that's him.
So you got that sweet and that salty
Oh,
The
and the
buttery.
crunch from the hazelnut.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Somebody-
That melt in my mouth.
Yeah, that's the same with me and popcorn and caramel coffee.
Excuse me, are we on our way
I
to
do-
Publix right now?
I can do that with caramel coffee. You know, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Popcorn and caramel coffee.
Caramel
Oh, bro,
coffee.
right behind it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to Publix
see?
to get my little
These are
hamburger.
marriages. These are marriages.
Exactly.
100.
Exactly. These are marriage tips. No?
Mm.
Thank you
Mm.
guys so much. We got to end our
Thank you.
show. And like I
Thank
said, we have to spin the block because we have some more that we have to delve into with our conversations. And like you said,
Yeah.
Sis
Okay.
Stephanie, I know some folks like to talk. So, they got to
But it
get
was
it
a
all
pleasure.
out.
That's all right. He gave me my little treat for the night. That's all I'm saying.
Run to go get it, CVS, before that store closed because they shutting them down.
All right. Thanks,
Well,
y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Listen, CVS,
Oh, gosh.
CVS and Walgreens. Listen, Rufus and Jenny, y'all asked me to come on here. Rufus and go listen. They got a CVS and a Walgreens. They got a CVS and a Walgreens. They shutting down 1,200 stores of CVS's and 900 Walgreens. We need to find those that's shutting down so you can get all of these just by the box.
You have to
Oh,
send it-
yeah. Yeah. They going to send them over to Dollar Tree.
Oh, stop.
They going to send them to Dollar Tree.
Mhm.
I'll be
There
at
you
the
go.
truck. I'll be at the truck.
Mhm.
All
Thank y'all.
Thanks for
All right.
coming. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
All
salam
right.
alaikum.
All right. Well,
Alaikum
go
salam.
salam.
Food for thought. Food for thought.
Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. Nope. We definitely know it's not. We know it's thievery.
Hmm?
In a world full
I
of
don't like just
creativity.
looking at myself through everybody.
In a world full of creativity, why would you need to imitate people? Why would you need to imitate someone else? Why
Leave me
can't you
alone.
just be yourself?
Please.
Okay. Y'all see what Chat GPT did, right? So, just be original. All right. That's the food for thought for today. Here's 3 ways
Be like New Edition.
that you guys can support our podcast. Okay. Grab our Surviving Marriage book. We have 2. Boom. The original. We have 3. I'm
trying
Grab-
to feed you too.
Our Surviving Marriage card games. I already told you about our deal that we got going on at survivingmarriagetips.com. Grab card games, couples card games. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. That is free.99 on how you guys can support us. Stay connected via social media. Follow us. Follow us via social media at Rufus and Jenny, at Surviving Marriage on Instagram, at Rufus and Jenny TV, our YouTube. Subscribe. And what a show today.
Hmm?
Thanks for our guests, Azeem and Stephanie. What a show today.
All I'm saying is I'm trying to get to my little Cadbury.
You ready to ride, dear?
Hmm?
You ready to ride?
Are we going somewhere?
Yeah, we about to ride
I'm
out.
tired. It's time for me to go to
We
sleep.
about to ride out. All right. Remember, marriage is a marathon, not a sprint. We are surviving it. And so can you.
And we are Rufus and Jenny. Until the next episode, y'all be cool.
We'll be men and wives.